Hey everybody, welcome to Cartoons Etc. Guess what? Joe Dan is back. I don't know how much of him is back, but we'll find out. He's got some videos for us, a few bad jokes, I think. And but first, we're going to do a little bit of an intro song, and I'm going to put out a language alert. So get the kids out of the room and and enjoy.
Look around, you got psychos everywhere. Pushing, poking, daring you to snap. And the question is, how much more did they think we were gonna take? They put a bullet in a good man, in front of his wife and kids. They butchered a young girl just riding the train. Every day it's another murder, another freak show. And these sick bastards clap like it's a game. And behind it all, Democrats. Feeding the sickness, celebrating death and degeneracy. Unleashing crime and poisoning everything they touch. They turned evil into a movement and they call it progress. They call us monsters while they mutilate their own kids and kill in cold blood. Well, guess what? Enough's enough. The die's cast, and we're not taking any more of their sick fuck bullshit. We're awake now, and justice, you better believe it's coming.
You have no idea what you just have unleashed across this entire country.
Rest now, brother. We have the watch, and I'll see you in Valhalla.
Yeah, powerful. Short but powerful. Joe Dan is back, and he's in the green room right now, and I'm going to pull him up so he can chat a little bit about what's going on. There he is, the man himself from Intellectual Frog Legs. Yeah.
Yes.
Good to have you back.
Shirt says, don't regulate guns, regulate Democrats.
Absolutely. I agree 100%. How you feeling?
Well, I say we got. I'm doing.
Let everybody know how you're doing. They've been chomping at the bit to find out. So.
Well, I mean, this is open heart surgery ain't no joke. I just tell you, they crack you open like a walnut. A big old fat walnut. And but I had a good surgeon, but I'm telling you, man, the care has just been. I don't want to get into that right now because there's so much that was so bad.
Yeah.
But as an example, it's been less than 30 days since I had the surgery, and I have Christian Healthcare Ministries, which is my insurance. And it's not really insurance; it's a copay. They pay 100% of everything.
Right.
We're trying to, they start sending you all these separate bills like you went into a la carte at a little restaurant. You get this ambulance. I got an ambulance bill for like $3,100. They took me 17 miles. 17 miles. I could have done better with an Uber, I'm thinking. But they didn't even they didn't have any liquids in me. I didn't have any IVs going. I mean, it's like $3,100.
Yep. No.
But they said if I pay in the next 30 days, I get $5 off. So that's a pretty good deal. But then today, we're still getting everything together. I got a note from a collection agency.
Really? Already,
man. Y'all can kiss my ass. Yeah, I'm coming now. And I told them, I told one of them, I said, you know what, y'all sent me home to die. I said, so if I die, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna haunt your ass. And if I survive, I'm gonna come back and kick your ass. So your ass has had it one way or the other.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I'm here. So
yeah, I'm just posting some of these remarks up from the StreamYard chat.
We got there's Julie and Darcy and Squicky. Thanks, guys. Thanks.
Lonwell wants to know how many more gray hairs you have now that you've went through all that.
That's the only thing. The only hairs that had an issue were my armpit hairs. They decided to shave me. I'm like, what the hell? So everything made it except for the pit hair.
Yeah.
That's not gonna make me gay or nothing. What the hell?
Anna Lestenberg said Uber doesn't do CPR. Maybe they should have all their drivers know CPR before they take the job. I don't know.
Well,
we got South Carolina girl keeping them all lined up, keeping them in line. She says healthcare is definitely a racket. Went through the hospital thing for 5 days last year, and Hubs is having issues this year. Yeah, seems to be going around.
Well,
anyway,
you can't. I mean, speaking with a human, they want to dehumanize all of healthcare. They want you to use an app for everything. You know, it's like, and these doctors, you go in there, if they can't basically scan you like a barcode and figure out what's wrong, well, that's your problem. And that's what happened to me. I went in and they already decided, I guess, what they were looking for, and they didn't see it. So he's fine, send him home. But they're lazy. They're lazy. They don't do what doctors are supposed to do.
Yeah, you should.
They didn't even ask me if I was feeling better before they discharged me. And I'm like, no. This ain't right, man.
That is just it seems like malpractice all the way around to send you home. And feeling the way you did, incompetent. I don't know. I've never heard of that. Usually, people our age, you're a little bit younger than I am, but when you go in with chest pains, man, they do the whole thing. That's what they're supposed to be. They're supposed to be pretty thorough about that and make sure that you're not going to die.
Well, we're going to shine the light on their asses. We're going to shine the light on them. But I'm telling you, they are a close-knit cabal.
Mm-hmm.
They are, I'm telling you. Yeah. But anyway.
Then on top of all that, I broke a nail the other day.
No, not that. Anything but that.
No, you probably have a lot to say about Charlie Kirk. I've been on some radio shows.
I've been, and I hate to, but Charlie was special. It's not like, we're just going to rehash an old topic.
Mm-mm.
But this guy, man, he was respected for his intellect and his spirituality and the combination of it. And and you listen to him talking to different people. He was not a far right winger. I mean, he's a moderate, like Trump is a moderate. Yeah. But I'm telling you, I'm watching these young kids. They're not going to be so moderate.
Mm-mm.
We're going to have some serious conservatism coming.
Yeah. Well, that's what Charlie Kirk did for me. He gave me this perspective or this feeling of hope for future generations, my grandkids, my son, my kids, my daughter. Just the way he was coming about with the turning his organization.
Yeah, Turning Point USA.
Yeah, Turning Point USA, Turning Point Action. All of this was just gave me a surge of hope. Being 68, knowing I've got a lot more years behind me than ahead of me, just was encouraging to me.
You're 68?
I am 68, my friend, unless I'm missing a year. I have to check my license.
I've only read about people that old.
Yeah.
Well, while we're on Charlie, I'd like to I got a couple little clips, and but like my pastor Greg Locke, he gets heat. He's hated, but you know what? Charlie Kirk came to our church. Charlie Kirk came, and he was a friend of Pastor Locke.
Yeah,
because it's Pastor Locke. We have it's a Bible church. It's an evangelical Bible church. We start with the Bible. If it's not in the Bible, we boom. So, but anyway, he was at the memorial service, and he has a very interesting perspective, and I have that up there in the first position.
Okay, let's play it.
Hey guys, Pastor Greg Locke here. Hope you can hear me. I have never seen and experienced anything in my entire almost 50 years of existence. What is happening right now at this Charlie Kirk Memorial Celebration of Life is truly supernatural. There will be more people, not just in this building, and then more people trying to get in this building, but online and through television networks. This will probably be the equivalent of 100 or more of the biggest Billy Graham rallies in the history of the world as far as the gospel and the spiritual significance of this in the church world is concerned. This is truly unbelievable what is happening. The Secret Service is here, police are here, TSA here, local authorities, hired security, you name it. This is about the safest place on the planet right now. And it is unbelievable to see what the Holy Spirit is doing in Phoenix, Arizona. And I mean, I believe the impact for Jesus is going to be ridiculously seen all throughout the entire world. This is big. This is big. Today, you pick a side. Today, you get off the fence. Today, you figure out what side you're going to be on and you mash the gas. All gas, no brake. Those that didn't want to be political, it's time to get political. Those that didn't want to be spiritual, it's time to get spiritual. Charlie has awakened every single lukewarm person that knows God wants them to do something. Pastors, it's time to stand. It's time to press forward. Mash the gas.
Mash the gas.
Yes. Yeah. Amen.
I swear, he gets such a bad rap. CNN comes in, and all of them come in and just done all these hit pieces, the local newspaper. Mm-hmm. But he's a good, godly man, and he knows the Bible. Pastor Greg Locke. Pastor Greg Locke. Now we have one of the things. Let me just interrupt you for a second. One of the things when I went to church, we've been going to this church for a few months. We finally found a church that seemed pretty good, that fit what our needs. It's a Pentecostal Assemblies of God. But I told my wife, if we go to this church and they don't mention Charlie Kirk the Sunday after it happened, if they don't mention Charlie Kirk, we're going to look for another church. But they did. So that was something to add to it. What do you got for us? Yeah, and I think most, if your church did not mention Charlie Kirk, shame on them. Get your ass out of there. Go find you a church that's in tune with what's happening. Because that was too big spiritually to ignore.
Yeah.
Too big. And this clip here, this is one of those clips that I find encouraging. This young man, I didn't realize how young he was, but Ben Berquam, who is he's such an awesome guy and a great reporter. Anyway, this was outside of that memorial, and this is a little short interview with this young man.
I got it. Putting it up.
Do you want to say why you're here, what Charlie Kirk meant to you?
He was my idol. Like, I remember watching his videos, wanting to be like him. Like, I would just see the way he would debate, and he stayed calm while the left was just yelling at him, and he was just so nice about it. And then they hated him so much because he knew he was right, but they just didn't want to admit it. So they ended up hating him, and they just killed him for it.
What's your name? How old are you?
I'm Bryson Levy. I'm 14.
Man, God bless you, bro. Where are you from?
I'm from here, Oakton.
Man, I pray a blessing on Bryson. This whole generation, Lord, raise them up. Give them extra strength, extra power, wisdom and favor, Lord. I just pray your angel armies go with Bryson everywhere you go, brother, that God makes you a man, a warrior for this generation, my man.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's encouraging.
That's a good kid, man. He may, you may see more of Bryson.
Yeah.
Now we have a clip here, and I'm gonna tell on us, Branco. It's this chick. She sounds Jamaican, and she's talking basically to Erica Kirk.
Yeah.
And she is just so full of love, Holy Spirit love. You can feel it. And the funny thing, and I'm just going to admit it, by the time it was over, me and Branco were watching it. We were both crying. We couldn't talk.
Yeah.
And so after, we'll probably have to jump to a commercial break.
Yes, please. Yeah.
Hold on. Let me get
After the commercial
this.
break, we'll show a few cartoons to settle it down a little bit.
Yeah. We'll get back to abnormal.
Abnormal. I like
okay,
it.
she's up there now. She talks. It's hard to hear her at first, but she refers to Erica as a godly woman, a woman of God.
I'll play it now.
Erica Kirk, Mistress Erica Kirk. I'm so delighted. Woman of God, daughter of Zion, woman of valor, virtuous woman, the Esther of our generation. You got this. Thank you for turning your pain to fire for Jesus. Thank you. This is what it means to be dead to the flesh. This is what it means to die to self. Thank you for expressing Jesus today. Thank you for showcasing who Jesus is. For allowing that you no longer live, but Christ that lives in you. And we also know that you know that this assignment is bigger than you. But guess what? We also know that you are fully aware that greater is He that is in you and He that is in the world. Woman of valor, you got this. The Lord got you. What He has given you, He's able to work it out through you. Whoa, God bless your beautiful family. Thank you for turning your pain to fire for God. You have inspired so many than you will ever realize. Thank you, Mistress Erica Kirk.
Okay, I can handle it this time. It caught me off guard last time.
Hang on, I got to get us back up there.
Whoa.
Wow.
Yeah. So anyway, we can go.
Let's do a commercial. Let's do a commercial, and then we'll do some cartoons.
Time for a commercial break. We'll be right back.
Time for a commercial break. All right, we got it.
From our sponsor.
Personally guarantee my pillow will be the most comfortable pillow you'll ever own, or your money back.
Hold it. You know, Mike Lindell's always talking big about how his products are the best and how his pillows are the best. Well, we're going to put them to the test. Today we're going to be testing the pillows, the blankets, the bathrobes, and the old geezer sheets.
It's actually Giza.
Giza, not old geezer?
No.
That was the only reason I bought them. Anyway, let's go. Clearly, Mike's not just blowing hot air. That's tacky, man. That is so tacky.
Well,
I'm offended.
Yeah, well, that's
clearly Mike's
that's our show for you.
Hot air.
Well, okay. Let me pull up the cartoons and we'll go through those.
Oh yeah, it is cartoons. Tonight it was Etc. Cartoons.
Etc.
Yeah, backwards. There's my sister here.
She is. She's in the house. All right.
Yeah. She used to get mad. I used to call her Possum.
Oh yeah.
And we were in a station wagon once, and we just went through Wendy's, and she dumped a bowl of chili on my head. I think that was the last time I called her Possum. Anyway, so be careful. Be careful. Don't piss her off.
Yeah, no, really. The
hate Trump train.
The hate Trump train. That was late last week. I'm going to do full screen on this one for some reason. There we go.
Yeah. I just that's them. They're demonic. Everything bad they're for. Everything they touch, they destroy. They're a cancer.
They're on the 20 side of an 80-20 issue on everything. And they just keep doubling down on it, which is usually, you try to strategize a little bit. They're not even trying to strategize their way out of this. It's all hate Trump.
No, they double down. Mm-hmm. What about Jimmy Kimmel? Or what do you call him? Jerry Kimball.
Kibbles.
Yeah, Jerry Kimball. What the hell?
Then he comes out he comes out with his fake tears and try to smooth it over a little bit to that last night. I heard.
Well,
yeah.
I'm proud to say that that you have those two companies, Sinclair and Nexstar, who were a lot, who had like 60 of their affiliates.
Yeah.
One of them was here in the Nashville area. So
yeah.
Jimmy was preempted here. So good.
Right. They tried to make it like he was being censored by Trump and by the government, and it wasn't that at all. It was by
but see, people aren't stupid.
Yeah.
People see what they do. I mean, they're just so nasty. I mean, and so predictable.
And everything in this train, this is by Americans for Limited Government, by the way. Everything in this train is stuff that they have said. Trump is Hitler, MAGA are fascist, Charlie Kirk is a racist and a fascist. Simply just because they disagree with how he presented himself, and they didn't want to address the argument. They didn't want to debate him. They wanted to end the debate by killing him.
Yeah, and then you see what Trump did. They're talking about they'll have to close the government and all this stuff, and they want ridiculous stuff. They want, and Trump says, you know what? There's no point in even meeting with you guys. You're freaking lunatics.
Yeah.
And you know what? Trump will win the public opinion on this. He will totally win the public opinion on this because people can see, they want to fund all that crap that we've been getting out of there.
One of the things that they were stone set on was that they wanted to increase the welfare system by $1 trillion so that they could get illegal immigrants on Medicare. That was
it's crazy.
Yeah. So let's go into the next one here.
Okay. You got more than one. Oh, this is alphanews.org.
Well, thank you there.
There you go. See?
Thank you. There's a lot of fraud going on up there. The HSS is just riddled with fraud. People are going to jail. People are going to prison. And it's all coming from the Democrats.
Well, all Minnesota is Democrats.
Yeah, well,
Somalians.
Somali. A lot of it's coming from the Somalians coming from.
See, I don't know what HSS is and EIDBI.
Well, either do I. So we're in the same boat. I just read the article.
Well, let's say, yeah. EIDBI is an equity, inclusivity, diversity for birthing individuals.
That's close enough. And then I came out with this one, but he went back. So he made fun of Tucker Carlson. He made fun of Roseanne Barr.
Yeah, that one didn't age well.
It didn't. But my one saving grace was Sinclair, and the other one that decided not to run.
That's true. So, that's true.
Yeah, but it's all karma. It's karma. He's just an ass, and
it's just a matter of time.
Yeah, they're not going to be able to hold it. I mean, he's losing money. And
you know what? You watch they keep playing these games. These networks putting up. The networks are played by different rules than the cable companies.
Yeah,
they have to have some type of fair and balanced and factual approach, and they've abandoned that 1,000%. And Trump's already said, let them lose their license.
Yeah,
and a lot of people are fussing because Trump doesn't do everything's not happening all at once. There's a lot to do.
Well, remember, do you remember when they were trying to get Rush Limbaugh off the air using the FCC? Remember that? Remember when Biden tried to get Trump? Well, they did. They got Trump off of Twitter, and that was all pushed by the Democrats and Biden. So I mean, I just they're crying the blues. But look what they have done to all these conservatives over the years. They've just censored them, kicked them off. Expert virologists were kicked off of Twitter and YouTube, and now we're supposed to feel sorry for Kimmel.
Oh yeah, as Squicky says, she offers a Aussie quote. I'm going off the rails on a crazy train. Yes. Very true.
Yeah,
very true.
That's true. That's true. That's that. And actually, the name of the song was, or the name of the cartoon, I labeled it off the rails.
There you go. You know that, and then Google just came out, and they're like, "Oh well, okay." The Biden administration made us censor and do all this stuff. You know, pretending like Google just started censoring when in 2020.
Mm-hmm.
BS. They
Nah.
started when I used to be on YouTube.
Yeah.
My show, Intellectual Frog Legs, and they got to the point where they removed 75% of my shows.
Mm-hmm. And yours wasn't the only one. They did it to a lot of them, especially with the Hunter Biden laptop. They just sealed that off so where nobody could.
Yeah, but I'm talking about back in 2017.
Well, that's
You know, that right after Trump won was when they started putting the clamps down on social media. That's when Twitter went crazy, started purging accounts, and Facebook's and YouTube. They were all going nuts.
You never hear about this, but remember, Obama went over to Silicon Valley. He went over there and had a big behind closed doors meeting with these guys, and nobody talked about what it was about. But I had a hunch what it was about. And after that, we saw all of this cracking down on conservative voices. So I wish they would delve into that more. I heard a little bit about it today or yesterday about what Obama did, but that would be news. And, you know, you had that mainstream media just hiding, didn't want to talk about any of that. Now they want to talk about Jimmy Kimmel. Like it's the first time in history that anybody's been censored, you know, by. So anyway, I'm going to move on to the next one.
Okay.
All right. Okay. This one's by my website, which Joe Dan says doesn't count. So.
Well, I didn't say that. Well, okay, I kind of did, but I didn't know you heard it.
Yeah, this both sides issue really got to me because they were claiming it's well, the violence is coming from both sides. We know it.
Yeah, well, so that's because they can't deny it.
Yeah,
they can't deny it, so they say, "Well, you do it too."
Yeah,
so,
yeah, right.
No, we don't.
No, we don't. No, it started out. What did it start? Started out as the shooter was a mega guy. Then it was something else, and then something, and then it turned into a love story. See, the media is just unbelievable.
That one guy with ABC News, he was talking about the love story, and I think violin started playing while he was talking.
Yeah.
So, yes, it was true love. You could hear it was magical love. Magical.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have a clip on Montel Williams and Scott Jennings.
I do indeed. Are we ready for that?
Yeah, let's play it. Let me get Squooky out of here. Thanks, Squooky, for chiming in.
Okay,
he's gonna pop up this Montel Scott Jennings.
It's waiting on you, man. It's
all right, I'm gonna play it.
A love-torn child, a kid. This is probably his first real relationship. And somebody was
love torn. That guy's a lunatic. You know, that's the one. That's the guy who was had Kamala as a date at that one award show.
Yeah, I remember that.
Encouraging the person that he loved. He sat on that building for 30 minutes before he took the shot. Why did he wait until the first word trans came up? Then he took the shot.
You think he heard it? He could hear it?
I think he could hear it. I think he also. I don't believe he was motivated politically. I think this was motivated emotionally.
Guys, the evidence here is overwhelming. He said, Charlie Kirk, I can't stand this hate anymore. I'm going to take him out. The testimony from him and the statements of his family, he had become more left-wing. He etched the statements that are made by the left about Republicans and conservatives and Charlie Kirk fascist on the bullet casings.
He made a joke about it in his last text.
Well, it doesn't sound like a joke to me because someone's dead and about to be buried. Well, so it doesn't sound like a joke to me. So I'm just telling you, there was an effort all weekend long on the left to try to make this guy sound like he was a conservative. That failed. That was passed around all over the weekend. That has now failed. The evidence has now come out. He was motivated by hate. He was motivated by left-wing radicalism. He got mixed up with some trans ideology in his life. We'll learn more about that, I'm sure, when more evidence and testimony comes out. We are looking around the edges of this for something other than what's staring us in the face. Left-wing radicalism got this kid. He went up to a roof and he murdered our friend, and that's what happened.
And that's what happened. That's what happened.
Did you see Montel Williams bristle when Scott confronted him? He just like, you're gonna come back with me with something to do with that?
Yeah, I had a talk show. Don't you know who I am?
Yeah, that's exactly the look on his face.
Yeah, like, dude, sit your silly ass down.
Yeah,
it was a love tour.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, they tried all, but we've had what 10 years or more of Trump as Hitler, MAGA are fascists, beating it into people's heads.
Well,
and
I mean, but
aren't very stable to be able to deal with that. They're going to react to it. They're going to eventually show up on a rooftop and kill somebody.
Well, but it goes back further than that. When we started the Tea Party, they were calling us racists then, and accusing us of spitting on who was that one? I was living in Kansas City, and Emmanuel Cleaver was the representative, was the congressman, and he was lying his ass off. Yeah, they spit on us. Him and John Lewis, some of those other black guys, those communists.
Yeah,
and there wasn't
there wasn't one shred or one video that they could prove it. They showed him walking along, and not one time did he spit on anybody.
And he said, well, and then they also yelled the N-word. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
nut.
That's the N. That's a good N word. So anyway, I think we have.
Okay, we actually have one more. I love that cartoon right there.
Yeah, there we go. That was a response to what they were talking about, Tylenol. You have all these liberals out there now guzzling Tylenol because Trump said it was bad for you. Yeah, these guys are sick.
Yeah, it's like, and then those Tylenols are best if you chase them with Tide Pods.
Yeah, there you go.
It's a great cocktail.
Yeah.
I love that one though. And what's funny is how, well as they had that their press conference, it was just a couple of days ago. Yeah. Everybody came out. Oh, they're just talking about the Tylenol. They're going to blame everything on Tylenol. They're not going to talk about the vaccines. And that's not what they said at all. In fact, there's a clip. The volume's not very good, but there's a clip of Bobby Kennedy talking about, we're going after these vaccines. We're looking at all of them.
Yeah.
So
you got that clip ready? We want to play a little bit of it?
Yeah, we'll play just a little bit so people can hear it.
Yeah.
And it's right. Right here it is. There it is.
There it is. Okay, there we go.
The volume's not good.
That we are closely examining, as the president mentioned, is vaccines. Some 40 to 70% of mothers who have children with autism believe that their child was injured by a vaccine.
So anyway, it's too hard to hear. Plus his voice, bless his heart.
Yeah.
It's hard to hear him anyway.
Yeah. That's the last cartoon, by the way.
Well, you were slacking, man.
I was slacking, yeah.
I'm sorry. Did you have like a major surgery or something?
Yeah, well, like I said, I broke a nail, and no, I had a friend that had his chest pried open. I was a little worried about that. That was when
well, he's an asshole. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, well, yeah, he's probably even a bigger one now. And then the Charlie Kirk thing just kind of I don't know, coated me in this. I went from anger, rage, feeling down, feeling want to do something. It's sadness, all these emotions over this. And I didn't, it's amazing. You don't know how somebody's death is going to affect you until it happens, because Charlie to me was just a fixture in the youth movement. And I did not expect this to happen.
No, it hit everybody. I think
Yeah.
the loss of Charlie Kirk caused a lot of people to shed some tears,
Oh,
and I was one of them. I'm like,
Me,
oh my gosh.
me too. Me too. It
But
just,
I cried everything. I cried everything.
well, see, I can't remember the last time I cried, and it was just overwhelming.
I remember last time you cried. It was when we watched that video.
Yeah. Well, other than that,
we watched it, man. Neither one of us could talk. It's like,
yeah, but see, that's what Charlie Kirk did to me. He brought out this little part of me, this emotional part, which there's some things worth crying about. I'm going to tell you that.
Some things, I don't know. My dad was a crier.
Yeah, was he?
One of the most embarrassing ones was in 1994. There was a new movie, a new Lassie movie.
Yeah.
And it was not very good because nobody saw it, but it was a new Lassie movie.
Yeah.
So we started watching the intro, and they forgot the dog at home. Hell, I was crying before the credits rolled. The opening credits were done. And people making fun of me. Are you crying?
We should address some of the folks there over in the Rumble chat.
Let's talk to them. Let's
talk to them. We got Mike Howard, the original, the original.
With the original. We don't like those fake ones.
I thought I saw
Nana Vicky.
Yep.
Born to Eat Toast.
Yep.
And South Carolina Girl.
Lon Will.
Yeah, I was crying. I had a good joke going the other day. I forgot what it was. Oh, I said it's cool that Charlie Kirk's middle name was James, kind of like the Enterprise, James Kirk. Yeah. I thought that was cool. But then here comes South Carolina Girl. Well, his name really means church. It's like, I know it. Quit messing up a good joke. It's like, can you count on a woman to come in and mess up an Enterprise mission to save the planet? Anyway, but we love her dearly.
Oh yeah, did you see I had her on the show last week, I think it was. She came on.
Well, if I'd known that, I would have watched.
Yeah, well, you have to go back and watch it. She was really good. We'll have to get her on again sometime.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Who else we got? Kramer, Jay Kramer,
and
Kazini, and Lon. And Cindy, and we got our family members. Edward Wilson's in the house. He don't play. It's Edward W. Wilson, not to be confused with some other Wilsons there. So,
yep. Julie Strassel, she just said, did you see the meme where Trump and Barron are telling liberals oxygen is bad for you? Remember I was telling you about the cartoon I was working on? I didn't see that meme though. I'm gonna still do it anyway. So anyway, you got some more videos for us. I know you do.
Yeah, I do. But so all of a sudden, my browser it's not letting me in. I can't do anything.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna leave and come back in.
Okay, I'll try to keep people
all my
busy.
controls are frozen.
Oh.
Yeah, totally. I shall return.
Except Apple products.
You know it. Dang, I can't even close the damn window.
Uh-oh. Is it stuck? Froze?
Something's froze. Hold on.
I'm gonna go through.
What the hell?
Rest in peace, Charlie Winton. Fancy says, that was a great press conference. Finally, autism is being addressed, which didn't exist when we were kids.
Yeah, and the numbers are frightening.
Mm-hmm.
And, I've got, before I go out and come back in, I've got, I know some people that have autistic kids, and I think the most encouraging thing was which has been underreported, is that they have some treatments.
Yeah.
That are very effective for a lot of these autistic kids, and that's a shame.
Yeah.
That is, people that did that to children are going to burn in hell. I mean, that's and especially when you keep saying, "Oh, there's no link." I mean, you go from one in 50,000, to one in 20,000, to one in 31, and they still don't want to put the brakes on.
No.
And well, we're only giving them 92 shots when they're born. Before they go to school, we need to give them 100. That's what it is.
Yeah, there's so many shots. We had what, 1 or 2 when we were kids. Yeah, no, it's too bad that it's gone to that.
I'm gonna have to do a forced quit to get out of my Firefox, but I'll be back.
Okay, all right. All right. It looks like I'm going to move him out of here for now. I'm going to take down what we got. Fancy here. She says, yeah, that was a great press conference. So without Joe Dan, I've got one of my arms chopped off. So I'm going to try to, here he's come back. Add to stage. Are you there?
I'm here, man, and my buttons are working again.
All right.
Hell yeah.
We got 2 Joe Dans there. I better not touch the other one.
There's 2?
Yeah.
Maybe one's Joe and the other one's Dan. I'm not sure how that works. You know, we also have a clip of Victor David Hanson, and he's such a brilliant man, and he's articulate.
I listen to him all the time. We got here. Let's watch it.
Let's watch it.
Something is happening in the United States, I think worldwide too. It's almost as if there were fuel and the death of Charlie Kirk ignited it. It's not a George Floyd movement at all, or moment. We've talked about that. It's very different. It's building up frustration. It's not a top-down DEI mandate. Thousands of people are commemorating the death of Charlie Kirk. There's no tolerance for the usual left-wing socialist craziness, the abhorrent, violent smears of conservatives who've died. We're witnessing large-scale demonstrations in Ireland, Great Britain. The government of France has fallen. There is unrest in the Netherlands. It's a grassroots kind of collective shrug throughout Western civilization. And I guess it could be characterized as enough is enough. It doesn't mean we're going to outlaw free speech or try to use the same tactics as the critics of America do, but what we're saying is we're better than the alternative. The left can say all you want, but we're going to not just ignore you, we're going to do our best to make sure your voices have no influence.
Boom. No influence.
No influence.
You know what? They're doing a good job of that themselves.
Your mic is kind of subdued here now, so...
we can't have a subdued mic. Hold on.
No, you're kind of muffled a little bit. I can still hear you, but it's kind of light. You went out and came back in.
How about this?
That's better. That's better.
See, I told you. I was just making sure you were paying attention.
I think I liked it the other way. But
okay, let's remove that one, and let's see what else we got here. You know, one of the cool things was, President Trump was just over in Great Britain, and he totally kicked the United Nations ass. And I'm sorry I don't have clips from that, but he just totally went after them for everything. You're all a bunch of clowns, and you're destroying your countries.
Yeah.
In short. But he also went over to Great Britain to meet King Charles. I still can't get over. I'm still used to saying Prince Charles.
Prince Charles. Yeah, he used to be Prince.
Well, he was Prince all his life. I mean, he was Prince for like 75 years.
From what I understand, his mom didn't want to let him have the crown because she didn't trust how he'd use it.
And every time she'd get sick, he's like, ooh, mommy's sick. It's my turn. It's my turn.
Yeah.
And I think that started when he was around age 40 and then age 50.
Yeah.
It was. And then, but I think one of the biggest problems is they gave him the wrong title. You look at it, he should have been Queen Charles. Anyway, but you can see, and you made a good point on this. Trump, you can see the difference between Trump and somebody like Prince Charles.
Yeah,
they're out there, and Trump actually starts talking to one of those British guards. Nobody ever talks to those guys.
No.
And you know,
it's unseemly.
Charles, it's unseemly. You don't do that. You don't do that. We don't talk to those people. You don't know where they've been. And but anyway, we got that clip. It's the first one of Trump talking to that guard. It's just so Trump. Prince Charles doesn't know what to do.
He probably got fired after this.
Yeah. Looks like Prince Charles gets in the way. He got in the way of the conversation.
Yeah. Let's move along. Let's move along.
Look, watch him crowd his way in. Watch him. Okay. You've talked enough. Come on, let's go. What a clown. What a clown. And but that's the difference. And but you made the point that what Trump is doing with these different things, he's showing people the what they're losing.
The opulence, the opulence there. And what it kind of contrasting what their government is actually doing to their people is horrendous by having all these illegal immigrants coming in from different Islamic countries who are not compatible with anything to do with the West.
No, they're not. No. They're here to conquer. They're here to conquer. Their books, their teachings, they say it out loud. And and that's the Red Green Alliance, you know.
Yeah.
The communists and the Islamists.
This is an older cartoon I did, but this is back in 2017. Remember when he went to the UN and they were just appalled by this is
yeah.
So,
that's when the Germans started laughing at him. He said, y'all gonna get hooked on that Russian oil. That's what's happening. And they started that silly American.
That face rogue dictators and leftists make when an American president says, "I'm pro-American."
No.
This guy lost his wig. And over here, you see Obama was here with the flag crossed out. You got to add these little things in there to get their point across sometimes.
Yeah, you did it.
I did it. And I'm gonna go back to the very beginning here because a lot of these older cartoons are in the media, and then I go back to my archives and I pull them out. Warning: objects in this box may appear larger than actual size. You have Antifa over here in the field, and then you get up here, and mainstream media is just focusing on this little patch of these guys here, which are basically insignificant. Remember when Biden came out and said that the biggest threat America faces is white supremacy, and there was none to be found.
There is they make shit up, man. That's all they do.
You have Antifa burning down cities, and where's all this right-wing violence coming from?
Well, and then look at that. See, Trump just now designated Antifa as a terrorist organization. And back in 2017, you knew about them. We all knew about them.
Yeah.
They weren't a secret. And the Democrats have pretended. I mean, there was that one clip of Jerry Nadler.
Oh,
and they asked him, what do you think of Antifa? Oh, they're a myth.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, like your waistline, you ridiculous looking Humpty Dumpty.
Just mostly peaceful protests while the Antifa is back there burning it down. So, yeah. And then I because of all this, I brought back some of this is also.
Yeah, that's it, George. Yeah. We've known, and that's one of the things that's gratifying now. Is seeing all these things that we knew and we've known were the truth coming to light, coming to fruition. And just give Trump time. I mean, because he knows the stakes. He knows if he doesn't get rid of them, They will come after his family.
Oh, they're coming after everybody. They're coming after you. They're coming after me. They're coming after everybody that had anything to do with voting for Trump if they have any kind of social media presence. Did you see? But I think Trump is losing patience with Bondi, given that tweet he put out or on True Social.
He did. And then he followed it up with kind of saying, well, she's doing a good job. But he did come out and he said, Pam, you need to get your ass moving on Comey, Letitia James, and Adam Schiff. And
run out of time.
And I think everybody was glad to see that. And, people say, well, he could have told her that in private. Yeah, but he also, the fact that he made it public.
Shot across the bow.
Yeah.
Shot across the bow.
Yeah.
Statute of limitations is coming close on Comey and a couple
within 10 days is what I understand on Comey. But, they're going to get him. They're going to indict him for lying to Congress or some crap like that. They better get him for more than that.
Oh, yeah.
They better get him for more than that.
It might pull up some other stuff. Here's another one. Antifa, communists, Democrats, MS media. He's the Pied Piper, Soros, crusty old bastard. Anyway.
Yeah, he's disgusting. He's disgusting.
And
demon. Well, he turned against his own people.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Back during World War II.
I even question whether or not he was really a Jew or he's just saying that now. I don't know. I don't know how you do that being a Jewish.
No, it was. I think the genealogy is set. South Carolina girl knows about that stuff.
Oh yeah,
and he's pretty much a Jew. He's pretty much a Jew.
But he hit it well back then, or they would have got him.
Oh yeah.
This is Antifa in jail, and he said, just think of it as a safe space. So.
That's what we need to do. I mean, we got to. I was watching, they had some New York policemen just standing around as people just breaking the law. I saw that clip earlier today. It's like, they don't do anything. They're sitting there watching people commit crimes.
Yeah, they can't, they're told not to. So, and then of course the Russia collusion story with Hillary's back in the news again. The media is chasing the Russian collusion story. And then when the Russia Clinton collusion story fires up, the media is running away from it.
The Clinton word, yes.
Yeah, she's nasty. God, she was out there today talking about free speech and how the government can't do this. she's a ridiculous clown at this point. Anyway, that does the cartoons. But I like what Trump said at the UN speech the other day. He didn't hold anything back on him.
No. And that escalator business.
Yes.
And the teleprompter. And then the audio. The audio issue doesn't get as much attention. But they also messed with the monitors.
Yeah.
But anyway, I have one other clip from over in Great Britain when Trump was there. And this lady, she loves Trump. She loves Trump. And it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Let everybody see your T-shirt before we play it.
Don't regulate guns, regulate Democrats.
All right.
And I can't promise you'll look as good as me, but you can buy your own over at intellectualfroglegs.com.
Yeah, here we go. I'm going to play the video.
Come down here today.
Trump is a legend and absolutely here to support him. He's wonderful. He's not a politician, and that's why he's doing so well in America. He's a businessman, and honestly, I wish he could do the same here that's happening in America, because he's saving the people there a lot of money. He loves his country. He's a very patriotic man, and I just wish he was here. So yeah, we've come to support him.
Are you is it a bit of a shame that it's all behind these sort of walls that we might not actually get a glimpse here on the high street of Donald Trump?
Yeah, I believe he's coming in via helicopter straight into the grounds about 11:45. And then there's going to be a fly past about 4:45 in the evening. So yeah, it's a shame. When Macron was here, apparently there was a carriage ride through the town. That's not happening, whether it's heightened security for Trump and the First Lady, which is fair enough, and also because of the Charlie Kirk incident in the States, the security is heightened. So as long as he's kept safe, that's cool. It's nice to be here in the atmosphere, and yeah, just keep him safe and let him keep doing what he's doing.
Can I ask what it says on your shirt there?
Oh, Brits for Trump.
Brits for Trump.
Brits for Trump. Yeah, I tell you what, the problem with Great Britain, man, is they've been regulating God over there for several hundred years.
Free speech, you can't say anything against the Muslim or anything.
And now you can't have silent prayers, but Muslims can get out there and block the road and yell and hoop and holler and make all those crazy ass sounds.
What gets me, and like Nana Vicky, she just said, yeah, he is a Jew. And then what gets me about how he hides behind that Jewish symbol or whatever it is, and he hides behind it every time you criticize anything that Soros do. I got in trouble with a cartoon once.
You're anti-Semitic.
I'm anti-Semitic. Yeah.
And I remember there's some clips where people would bring up Soros on Fox News, and they would shut him down to bam.
Oh, he's Jewish. You can't talk about him.
Yeah. Fox News. And, that's one thing that while I've been recovering, I haven't had a lot of energy, so you sit there and watch stuff, and I still haven't watched an entire show on Fox. But I have monitored what they do and how they cover stuff. And when you have a show on primetime Sunday night with Trey freaking Hairdo Gowdy and sitting there talking to Carl the ham-headed Rove, Carl Rove and Trey Gowdy. Who the hell wants to hear those guys? I mean, if they were to just lean a little bit towards MAGA, they could have incredible ratings, but they don't want to do that. They don't.
No.
But then they cut away. Like the other day, I noticed when Trump and RFK Jr. were giving that press conference on the autism and the causes, they cut away so they can get to the 5. Yeah. What the hell? But Steve Bannon always said Fox News is for stupid people. And it's hard to argue with that. I mean, especially you see the anchors during the day.
Yeah.
And they just read, and they give the Democrats more publicity when they don't deserve it. I mean, but
they're trying to play that fine line, trying to not offend too many different. They're trying to stay in that, not the middle, but kind of center right. And sometimes you just can't be center right. Would you please indulge me? I want to just show I've got some new products up on my cartoon, Branco cartoon store, whatever you call it.
Oh, the MAGA calendar. We got
the MAGA calendar is in full effect. It's selling like crazy, which is a good thing. A lot of people over the years, I've always had a calendar come out, and then the people last year dropped the ball, so I was late getting it out because I had to find an alternative way to do it. But you can go through there's different for each month. This is Easter month. Just some, it doesn't have them all on here, but whoops, sorry about that, folks. Then you can get this in a cup. I've got, this is a shirt that we're putting out, and all the proceeds, or not all the proceeds, I think 50% of the proceeds after costs go to the Turning Point Action or Turning Point USA. I don't remember who they're sending it to, but it's like half of all the profits go to them, and you can get it in white. And it resembles the shirt that Charlie had on.
That's a cool shirt. That's a cool shirt.
I'm going to order a couple. I think I get a discount.
I'm going to add a new shirt that says "Speak English." Because I'm telling you, I had to order DoorDash and Instacart to get stuff here.
Yep.
And I never realized that Tennessee was a border state. I mean, we got more Mexicans here and foreigners that can't speak a lick of English.
Well, that's all those flights. I thought they were taking them out. I thought they were getting them out.
Well,
ICE hasn't got to that area yet, huh?
I don't know. It's just, they might be legal, but you know what? It's crap that they don't speak English.
Yeah.
It's crap.
Well, that should be, we go to any other country, we have to learn their language.
Oh, they used to be fun. We'd go down to Mexico, to Cancun or Mazatlan and just try to speak the language. That was kind of fun. You learn a little bit,
Yeah.
And by the time you left, you knew like 2 sentences.
This T-shirt here is going to be kind of a limited thing. We're just going to run it up until about a couple weeks before Christmas, I understand. So.
Cool.
Yeah.
You can't really see the logo very good.
Well, let's see if I can get closer. It's the one I said, the Schiff House, and this is an outhouse, and that's
okay. And the coal. Okay.
Yeah. But anyway, that's and then we have a series of cups. We have we're going to be adding some more cups. We have the Trump Phoenix one. We have the Trump Protected by God one, the eagle pulling the flag, and then the fight.
I had to pull my mugs because it turned out they were made in China. I was like, what?
I don't know where these are made, so I probably should check. I have somebody handles this store, so
yeah, I got and it's hard to find a good vendor out there.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's it. South Carolina girl, she's got this shirt. So she said, and it looks good on her too. She wore it.
She wore it. South Carolina girl, did you lose a bet, honey? Did you lose a bet? I'm so sorry. Branco does stuff like that to people.
Yeah. Yeah, she surprised me. She said before the end of our interview, she stands and says, I got one more thing I want to show you. She stood up and showed me the shirt. I've got the Babylon Bee shirt on right now. So,
yeah, well.
Anyway, let's just go to BrancoToonStore.com if you need any of those products. Make good Christmas gifts. All right. You got anything else you want to add? You got any more videos? I just want to
thank everybody. We've had a lot of prayers. And a lot of people contacted me. We put out the Frog Leg Hotline, which if you go to the website and you want to send me a message, a get well message or something, you can go there and just you can text or you can call.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been actually getting the texts, so you will get a response quickly.
All right.
And anyway, I just want to thank everybody, and we're back, aren't we? We're kind of.
I mean, how are you feeling? You getting kind of tired?
I'm not at 100%. Although I know I look good.
Well, I say there was a couple of videos that we didn't play. Did you want to run through them real quick?
Well, hey, I did. Let's see what we got.
Well, we got the Charlie Father Son, and then we have Dynasty.
That's you know what? We won't. What's his name? Destiny.
Dynasty. Whatever the heck he is.
This is I love this clip of Charlie, and he's talking with a father and a son. The son is conservative, and the father is a liberal lunatic.
Mm-hmm.
And Charlie just handles it beautifully.
Yeah, this is an example of how Charlie debates and how effective he is.
liberal dad and this conservative son learns a mind-blowing lesson.
Hello guys, my name is Joey. I brought my father with me. He's a very liberal father.
Our family's divided. We're divided the same way the nation is divided.
I'm conservative, by the way.
We fuss and we fight about this all the time. Will anything ever be remedied? A nation divided against itself will not stand, neither will a family divided against itself.
Why do you think your son is conservative?
I have no clue. I'll let him answer.
That's a bad answer. You know, hold on a second. You as a father should listen to your son. You shouldn't say, no, hold on a second.
I listen to him all the time.
But hold on, but then you just said you don't know.
I don't know where he went so bad. I mean, come on. It's like, I don't know where he went wrong. I don't know how he went off the rails.
Would the smarter of the two like to chime in here? Yeah.
I used to be, at one point, on my father's side. Upon doing my own research and seeing things firsthand, I've switched sides. We talk every day about politics to the point where it's divided us. And so for him to say that he does not know where I stand is...
So let me ask you, do you think that maybe he wants to believe government will do good? Maybe that's...
Of course, yes.
Now, maybe your son is going more conservative because he thinks government hasn't done a lot of good. Is that maybe a fair charitable interpretation?
That makes relative sense.
Okay, so now we're getting somewhere. So here's what I'll just say in closing, guys, is that never let politics get in the way of beautiful relationship between father and son. My advice first is for the son to the father, understand he comes from a different generational perspective. He thinks government is probably a good force and, you know, that we shouldn't question our institutions. Now, your son, understandably, is seeing it harder than ever to own a home. He's seen a border wide open. He's seen lies from politicians. He's seen the enrichment of the ruling class. And instead of interrupting and want to get in an edge smartly, be like, maybe my son is processing a way that I might not agree with, but he's growing up in a different circumstance than I ever would.
Boom. Well,
Yeah,
I see Mike Howard Original says he's waiting for me to run 2 miles in 11 minutes. You're going to be waiting a while.
You have a closing song for us?
You know what I do? I do. And I found an old clip of Joe Walsh. And the quality is good. I was actually very surprised. But it's back when he was with the James Gang.
Okay.
Yeah. And anyway, you guys enjoy a little rock and roll.
Yeah.
And I guess we'll see you next week.
Thank you for being here, everybody. Really enjoyed the comments.
Guys.
And we will talk to you next week, hopefully, if Joe Dan doesn't come up with another excuse not to do a show.
Right. I might.
All right.
Good night, everybody. God bless y'all.
Good night.
Taking my time, choosing my line, trying to decide what to do. Looks like my step, I don't wanna get off, 'cause I got myself hung up on you. Seems to me you don't